did! You guys have been letting me know that left, right, and center with tons and tons of excited comments about the brand new and quite large update that WildCraft has just had. So before we sink back into our stories on the savannah, before we explore the new creature that I expect our Starry Skies ancestors to welcome into their family with the coming of autumn, we are going to take a look at today's WildCraft update, which has added in not only a new world, new features, a wild club, but also some new animal skins, some new appearances for our animals. So let's go ahead and dive into that first, and I will explain what we are seeing in just a bit here. But come on, let's go ahead and start with our wolves, because why not? They definitely are the classic. But in this WildCraft update, there is actually a new thing. In fact, can I look at it from here? I don't think I can look at it from here. But there is actually, oh, there it is, a new feature called the Wild Club. And it is actually a subscription, so you do have to pay $3.99 in USD a month in order to be part of it. But you get 5 or 10, something in that range, diamonds a day. You also have access to more experience points generated for your animals, and you have access to some brand new skins that you can collect to add to how your animals look. So let's actually take a peek at those first and foremost, because how your animals have their appearance really ends up kind of guiding a lot of their personality and the stories that they may have, I find. And I think it's really fun that you'll actually be able to start leveling your animals up faster if you do choose to do the Wild Club. I'm not endorsing it. I'm not saying you should do it. I think you can play WildCraft 100% of the way just by having fun and being able to play it for free. I think that's very, 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 very important, especially since this game has a chance component to it when it comes to unlocking new items. That's a little bit like gambling, and I don't like kids to gamble, so I will just say that publicly. However, I will poke around in the Wild Club to see what it has to offer and show you guys what the features are, so you can try to make an informed decision on your own. And all of that yammering said, let's see what new skins the Starry Skies might be able to grant to their future descendants as we bring them into our future stories. Starting with the wolves! So if you are a Wild Club member, then you will have potential access to 2 new skins for all of the animals that currently exist, and they are fluffy! They are really fluffy, and actually some of the more realistic looking skins we have ever had, and I find that so exciting to have a little bit more of that realism kind of added in here, because just look at him! Look at that fluffy tail! Look at that fluffy mane! Sierra, you're looking awesome! It is so different compared to like the legendary skins, completely different from, oh, one day we'll have some mystic wolves, wouldn't that be cool? Very, very different from the rare skins. It has a completely different feel and a completely different style, and I'm really interested to see how that will direct WildCraft in the future and how it may influence the way that they will add in potentially more new animals, the way that they may potentially add in more new skins. Maybe they're going to start, you know, actually giving us den items that are a little bit more realistic. I would have 0 complaints about that. But here are the 2 wolves. We have a white wolf and a black wolf. Very, very lovely indeed. Then, of course, you do have your foxes, although we have not yet begun playing with foxes. We have unlocked several of their skins. I forgot about this little cutie patootie. And I really love the fox skins for the Wild Club. Look at them! Look at that big fluffy tail! Look at all of that fur! Look at the little face! I mean, isn't that just fantastic? Look at that little face! Yeah, I'm really in love with the way the Wild Club foxes look. Hello, you two! And as you can see, you don't unlock them with getting the Wild Club membership. You still have to unlock them with diamonds. However, you do have a higher chance of unlocking things like the legendary little foxes. Oh my gosh, this Finnick fox is just precious. Absolutely freaking precious. You do have a chance of unlocking legendaries and the epic items. Legendary and mythic has like a 30% increase in chance, from like a 1% chance. So I think if you're like me and you haven't really unlocked a lot of the items, you're probably going to unlock them a lot faster if you are a Wild Club member. So that is just something to think about. Let's take another look at those foxes again, because I was looking at some of the mythic skins. Look at these two. I think that they're just so different from anything else that we have had the opportunity to have so far. So I think those are really fun. Let's check out the lynxes. We'll go ahead and see. We'll use start answer. Okay, start answer. We'll go ahead and take your clothes off for just a second so we can see what the lynx is. Look at them! Oh my gosh, I think the lynxes might actually be my favorite now. Oh, look at the little fluffy tail! Look at how beautiful the lynx is. Wow. Again, this is completely different. It kind of looks like a bunny rabbit, to be honest here, but completely different from what we have had so far. This is so cool. Then you've also got the bears. Everybody has these two new ones. Look at how fluffy you are. It looks so much like an Andean bear or a sun bear. That is, I mean, this one really, really, really looks like an Andean bear to me. Oh my goodness. Look at the fluff. A lot more detail than we have seen on some of the basic things. Again, I love this. I really think that maybe, paws crossed, this will guide us into having even more naturalistic dens and naturalistic items for our animals. Speaking of dens though, there are a couple new dens, so let's take a look at the lions and get ready to go and check out what those dens are going to be. But these two, and these are definitely not realistic, but they're so cool. These two are the two new skins for the lions with dreadlocks, which I actually really like. There's something really stylistic about that. If we're gonna be like over here with like neon Okami looking lions, then being able to have lions with dreadlocks just feels like a really cool option. Very fun. I'm gonna have such a good time trying. I don't know if you can unlock those through being able to open up chests, or if they just are things that you have to buy for diamonds yet. I would assume you have a chance of unlocking them in chests if you're a Wild Club member. And then you've got these two beautiful cheetahs. Look at them. Really beautiful. They kind of remind me more of like a serval sort of look here. Lovely spots and dots. The facial features especially are much more feline than anything we've really had before, I feel, other than the actual like normal looking cheetahs. So I can see so many of you just absolutely falling for this appearance. This is very lovely. Oh my gosh. Moving our way down into the horses, we do have some new horses as well, and they're pretty amazing. They look like Frisians. They have complicated, beautiful manes. They have a much more complex and gorgeous spots and dots everywhere compared to usual. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think you guys are gonna love this. I can definitely see people absolutely freaking out about this because they are really something special. And then finally we have the eagle. And oh my gosh, the eagle. When I saw what the eagle is, I like mildly freaked out because it's just so exciting. Let me go ahead and take off the hat for just a second. But the new appearance for the Wild Club for the eagles are owls! Two little owls! Look at these! I want them so badly to have their own family group. Like, I want to have a whole nother sub-family now. We haven't even messed around with the family tree in our WildCraft stories yet. And I want to be able to separate them and to say that they are the owls of wisdom. We have got this guy and we have got this guy. And I'm just so excited. I really hope we have more owls and other types of birds in the future because it would be so much fun to work with them. And I'm really looking forward to either unlocking or somehow earning the ability to get the different Wild Club skins in our stories. You guys know I believe that you should save your diamonds and you should give yourself a fun challenge to make the story become even more alive for you. So I am not going to just buy these outright. We're going to try to figure out a fun way where we discover an owl, or a fun way where we really have to earn these Wild Club beautiful skins, or we just get them gifted to us in the chest from the ancestors. That would be really cool too. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I'm looking forward to the new pets! There are some new features with the pets going on too. We now have more new Savannah pets, which I was so freaking excited about because there are 4 new pets that you can have. You can have a flamingo! Look at the flamingo! Like, oh my gosh, who doesn't want a cranky pink flamingo just following you everywhere and pecking at any of the creatures that you run into? I think that sounds absolutely amazing. You've also got a little meerkat, which is so cute. Look at this tiny little one. You've got a baby warthog who is quite adorable with that little speckling there. I'm very much in love with it. And you have a baby cheetah with the traditional little fluffy back fur that a cheetah cub has. How adorable is this? I really, really love it. I cannot wait to see if we can add in some of these adorable little pets in the future. We'll have to see if the ancestors will keep us with their luck and have them hiding inside of a chest for us. With the increased ability to unlock legendary and mythic items, that might be a high chance that we could actually start seeing more of the pets start coming in. And speaking of the pets, there is actually something really fun that you can do with the pets now that I do need to show you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and dive into the savannah for just a moment here. And I'm gonna show you guys something new that you can do with your pets. Are you ready for this? Zolt, it is time. We must show everyone how amazing your new ability is. So here we have the zebra colt Zolt. As you guys know, Zolt has quite the interesting story and will be helping us as a young apprentice sent over from the zebra herds to tackle any of the shadows that lurk here in the spirit realms and figure out just what the shadow god is up to. And while he does that, we will now be able to have him play with us. We can do little actions. So now we'll be able to have him be our lookout. We can tell him like, Zolt, be the lookout. We can go ahead and, let's see, that's the lookout. We could go ahead and just have him stand still. We can have him, oh, that's so cute. Headbutt somebody with a little zebra whinny. He can go ahead and try to like attack them. Look at that, rearing up at them. He can dramatically die. Zolt, get back up. Don't tease everybody, making them think you're dead. He can go ahead and lie down, which is so adorable. He can go ahead and sleep when he curls up. Look at how cute he is when he curls up like that. Isn't that just so precious? And he can also do a little bit of some pawing in the air as a little dance, and he will keep doing that for quite a little while too, which is so much fun. And of course, that is not just something that Zolt or Zebra Colt will do. That is something that many of the different animals that we have unlocked as our companions will do. Again, I think the bats are probably excluded from all of that, but now I get to go ahead and have my adorable little giraffe actually hang out with us and sit down like the little cutie it is, or look around. I cannot be happier. I get to have my little giraffe act. This is the most interaction and command I can do with a giraffe in any of the adventures we do on the Pixel Biology channel. Of course, I'm going to be excited about that. And you can see the different ways that they would attack. Giraffes do actually hit with their heads, so that's kind of hilarious. Let's see. That's right. That's right. Oh my gosh, yes, I love that. But there you have it. You can also have your pets have actions now, which I know is going to make so many of you guys so happy. Let's go ahead and grab Zolt again, because he is the one that we currently have selected. And that isn't everything, guys. There's actually more new features that have come in this update other than the Wild Club, the new skins, the new pets, the abilities to do actions with your pets. There's also 2 new areas, or 3 actually. There is the Valley of the Giants, with new bosses and a new realm to roam. The recommended level is 30, and I don't think that our cheetahs are strong enough in order to be able to explore that realm. I think that that is something that we will have to leave for the Starry Skies ancestors, and the strongest pack we have, the wolf pack, in the near future. Or I think the lion pride is also just as strong. And then there is also, my friends, two new amazing dens, one of which is the treehouse den and one of which is the pirate ship. There's a pirate ship that you could just go ahead and take control of, and now I didn't know I needed it in my life, but I do want to have a pirate ship filled with Lynx who all roam around in little pirate outfits, which would be kind of amazing. And I definitely want to explore the treehouse, and that actually sounds like the perfect place for a certain feathered family of ours to call their new home. So we'll be exploring the treehouse, the pirate ship, the beach, the castle, all dens that we haven't even gone to just yet, in the future for sure, and we will be sending one of our strongest packs to the Valley of Giants soon. But it is also autumn, and that means that I do expect to see some of the other families that we have not yet explored with start appearing in our Starry Skies Ancestors adventures. I would love to know, who do you guys want to follow? We have so many different families with our wolves, lynxes, lions, cheetahs, horses, and eagles already, and we know that we want to follow Atlas the bear butt biter as a bear, and who knows what our foxes are up to. Which family would you like to see next? And I'll definitely keep that in mind, but let's just say there's something very, very special waiting right around the corner for you. So thank you guys so much for joining me on this quick overview of the updates. What is your favorite thing you're looking forward to? Like, what is the thing that is going to make it so that you feel like you are going to be able to go on some big adventures? I want to know, and I would love to know what your favorite skin is. Do you guys think that the Wild Club member items are really cool? What do you think? I'm really excited for the next adventure, because maybe this means that the Starry Skies ancestors have become even more powerful, and we will begin to unlock who even knows what kinds of special legendary items next time. But until then, my friends, stay curious.